Yo, it's Sway.
Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
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 Only on Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Yeah. Bitches.
Today, Mr. Jeffrey Wright has joined us, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
I'm glad to be here, man.
Man, you're everything that's right about your craft. You know, man, I mean, the list goes on. You know, when I saw you play Peoples, Hernandez, and Shaft. I saw
Classic.
you play MLK.
Wow.
It was you know, I go to movies. I don't read what it's going to be. I like to just discover movies. When I saw you in the James Bond movies, you know, man, I was like, man, they got the right guy. You know,
well, I appreciate it.
Well, welcome to the show first and
Thank you,
foremost.
brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sway.
Man, it's good to see you, brother. Yeah, you from D.C.?
I am from D.C., from Southeast D.C., yes.
Yeah. You ever shoot a gun?
Well, I'm from Southeast D.C., man. and I survived.
And you survived.
So, you know, you draw your own conclusions from
Okay.
that.
I'm from Oakland. Oakland?
Right.
Just like D.C. When did you make the conscious decision that I want to be an actor? What was that milestone moment that triggered this?
I'm still trying to figure that out, man. I would want to go back and maybe reconsider that moment. No, I started late. I was a junior in college, and you know, I'd been in the back of my head for a long time since I was a kid. But I think in some ways I was afraid to act on it. I was afraid to do it. I always thought that the words wouldn't come, you know, out of my mouth, and my brain wouldn't be connected to what I was trying. You know, for some reason I was intimidated by it. And I went to college. I was a political science major. I was going to go to law school or whatever. My mom was a lawyer, and then. There's a friend of mine took an acting class, and you know, I went to see at the end of the semester they put on a play, and I went to see the show, and I sat there and I watched him. I said, man, I can do that at least, you know. So you know, and so I took the class the next semester, and the funny thing about it was the first day of that class, I knew that I was going to be doing that for a while.
Wow.
It just felt right, and so you know, here I am, 20-some years later.
Wow, 20-something years later. Man, Jeffrey Wright is here, 13 minutes into the hour, 888-742-3345. Julio's on the line from Jersey. Go ahead, what would you like to say, Julio?
Ah, man, you best kill me. Yeah, I can't believe it. It is people. I love you, man. Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good
Thank
morning.
you, man. Good morning, man.
Now, my question is, man, are you going to do any more work with Samuel Jackson?
You never know. You know, if there's a script that comes along, I love to work with Sam. Actually, Sam and I have known each other, I think, since the late '80s. Because Sam, you know, was a theater actor in New York, just like I was, and we actually did our first movie together. I think in 1990, a movie called "Jumping to the Boneyard," something like that. I think it was years ago.
Yeah.
But I've known Sam forever and love, you know, Sam as a person, as an actor, and you know, any chance I get to work with him, I'd love to. I mean, the thing that he did in Django was just madness.
Oh my God!
Madness.
Did you see that?
Madness. You know, I mean, incredible.
You haven't seen Django yet. Samuel L. in that movie. Oh, he smothers it.
He's the most complex character, you know, among the black characters there, as written, but also as performed. I mean, Jamie is phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, Carrie is wonderful, beautiful. But it's an interesting movie. You know, it's an interesting movie.
Yeah. Did you like it? I mean,
Did I like it?
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot to take in. I thought, you know, somebody said yesterday, we were doing interviews, she said, well, you know, with black movies out like Django and, you know, and The Help, and I said, wait. Well, you know, the film that we're doing, Broken City, is written by a young African-American writer.
Alan Hughes?
No.
It wasn't Alan? Okay.
Brian Tucker.
Okay.
And directed by Alan, African-American director. I mean, that speaks to me more like a black film. It's hard to, you know, categorize things anyway.
Yeah.
But the thing that I found interesting about Django was that it's trying to be a story, you know, trying to kind of be an evolutionary story of a black hero in antebellum South. But what I found a little strange was that the most complex characters, the most powerful character, really is the the German character. And he's the one who catalyzes the whole narrative. He's the one that drives it forward. And then as well, the most dangerous character really is Leonardo DiCaprio's character, but he's taken out by the German character. It's not Django who really has the most powerful elements within the film. And so I found that there was an odd racial calculus that was used in creating the structure in which the film takes place. You know, and if you look at the end, the culminating victory for Django is not against the plantation master, but it's against Sam's character. It's against the subservient black character,
yes.
the Uncle Tom character.
Know, man, I looked at the same movie, and all I heard was the word nigga.
I really didn't have issue with the word, because it's antebellum South. It's the South. The word was used. That's historical. That's that's accurate to the extent that we know. Yeah. But there was something about the balance of power within the movie. I just didn't understand why, if you were gonna write a story about this powerful, heroic black slave character in the antebellum South, why would you introduce him through the eyes of a German character? Why would you even need that? Why couldn't you craft something else that gave the power and the catalyzing strength that drives the narrative to your hero?
Jeffrey Wright, ladies and gentlemen, has joined us. Man, this is good. See, now I'm gonna look at movies totally differently now.
Well, I mean, it's messaging. Movies are messaging. The things that we, when we watch these images, we make, we give value to certain images, and we devalue others, and and it's a very powerful thing. And so,
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.